Damionpyro here, and I just want to say that I am not a voice actor. I don't have access to good AI voices at the moment, but I will do my best to differentiate the voices in my audio series. All scripts are written and read by me, sounds recorded from various sources, and the music is made on MuseScore Studio by me currently with advice from family and friends, or classical music that's taken in the laws of free domain. Any and all sounds, locations, and characters that may reflect real life are purely coincidental or purposely parodied. Please enjoy and support the official release. Hello and welcome. I'm your host, Damionpyro, and today I'd like to take you on a journey deeper into my mind as I pull out Shadow of Umbra City, Episode 1, Acts 2 through 3, Shadows in the Night. James heads back to the police station, greeted by the sound of typing and murmured conversations. As he enters the station and heads to his office, the fluorescent lights overhead cast an eerie glow on the rows of desks and computers. James approaches his desk, a cluttered workspace with stacks of files, notes, and a computer screen glowing with the police database. He sits down and takes a deep breath and goes over what he just saw. He begins to type, searching for any matches to the bizarre crime scene he just witnessed. He adds his notes, photos, and the victim's ID badge to the case files. Righto, let's see what we've got here. An animal attack, maybe? Growling sounds, whip-like noises, and a victim is Vicky or anything similar here, mate? He asked himself as James searches the database as well as the files from Chief Harkin. He comes across a few cases with similar descriptions, but none match the exact circumstances of the current case. However, there are other victims from other Umbra Tech facilities. He also notices an old detective's note tucked away in a file. It's been yellowed with age. The note reads, Shadow Syndicate. Findings, November 16th, 1944. Investigate further. As he looks, he notices that the November 16th, 1944 is the first reported case of unnatural occurrences. His eyes narrow as he reads the note, his mind racing with the possibilities. He leans back in his chair, steepling his fingers together in thought. Blimey, this is a right puzzler. Charred bodies, frozen and disassembled corpses, sudden ice storms in the middle of summer. It's like something's playing with the rules here. Some of them strange noises, growling, whip clacks. What sort of beast does something like this? The only connection is some of the victims are from various Umbra Tech facilities. This is Shadow Syndicate he mentioned here. Is it possibly connected? Just then, Police Chief Harkins busts in the door and approaches James' desk with a concerned look on his face. Winters, we've got a fresh case that might be related. Kidnapping. We've got a witness who claims to have seen a big, shadowy dog take the victim. He heard growls and whip-snapping sounds. Sounds like it's possibly related to those cases. Get on it. A witness, you say, eh? A break, Chief. Where's the scene? Downtown, near Hank Barrel's Bar and Grill. Get to work, Winters. We need to move fast. James nods as he's already standing up and grabbing his coat and his armor, ready to face whatever lies ahead. He races to the scene of the crime. The sun's descent casts a dark, foreboding shadow over the bustling streets of Umbra City. James arrives at the crime scene, a street near Hank Barrel's Roadhouse, a popular eatery famous for its appearances in the Rough Siders and Rumble Shark movies. The sound of sizzling meat and lively chatter fills the air, but James' focuses on the distraught witness, Bubba, a laid-back gentleman in his mid-30s with a shaggy beard and a messy mop of curly hair. He wears a tie-dye shirt with vibrant red, green, and yellow colors, faded jeans with embroidered flowers, and a pair of scuffed-up Birkenstock sandals. A silver peace sign pendant hangs around his neck, and a faint scent of patchouli wafts from his direction. Bubba's eyes are bloodshot, his hair disheveled, a gash above his left eye oozes blood, and his cheek is violently bruised. His voice is trembling as he tries to hold back the tears. whoa, man. I'm like freaking out here. That was like really trippy, dude. I saw this monstrous thing. It took my sister Dixie. Bubba's voice began to crack slightly as tears welled up. James' expression turned sympathetic, his voice gentle. Blimey, Bubba, you hurt, mate. That's a nasty gash on your forehead, and your cheeks bruised. You should get to the hospital immediately. Bubba's eyes well up, fully. Tears stream down his face, his voice cracking as he breaks down, dropping to his knees. He begins to cry. I will, man. But I have to find my sister first. Like now, dude. She's the only thing I have left, man. James places a reassuring hand on Bubba's shoulders. Easy, mate. Just calm down and tell me what happened. Bubba takes a deep breath as he tries to calm down. He wiped the tears from his eyes, his words trembling. He still tries to speak coherently. Okay, man. I'm trying to calm down. It's just like really hard, man. We were walking home from Hank's, man, and just minding our own flow, you know? When this thing appeared out of nowhere, dude, it was like freaking huge, man. I swear I saw a dog-like beast with shadowy tendrils coming out of its back, man. And like it had red glowing eyes. It seemed to be filled with so much rage and hatred, man. It was the craziest thing I ever seen. And man, I swear it was freaky. I grabbed my sister and I... Bubba's voice breaks, his body shaking, tears welling up again. James offers a supportive nod. Bubba tucks loudly while trying to fight the tears. I tried to save her, man, I really did. I grabbed a broken bicycle chain that I saw on the ground, man, and I tried to strike it in the head. It was like it bounced right off, man, and my dude, one of those tendrils whipped me across the face. I hit my head on the wall. I really swear, man. The next thing I knew, I was coming to and she was gone. My sister was gone, man, you gotta help me. James' expression remains concerned, his voice gentle. Calm down, Bubba. Alright, mate. You gotta tell me, which way did it go? Did you see anything before you passed out, mate? Bubba points down the alley, drying his tears, his finger trembling. Dude, it like came from that alley. I'm pretty sure, man. Like 99% sure, dude. It's where I woke up before I called you all. Listen, man. I know it's most likely that beast killed her and she's dead, but man, please, you gotta try to find her, man. Please. James' eyes, they begin to narrow. His gaze follows Bubba's pointing finger. He looks in the alley and he notices a trail of blood leading down to the end of the alley and turning around the corner. He looks back at Bubba. Thanks, Bubba. I'll take it from here, mate. And I promise, I'll do whatever it takes to get your sister back to you. It's a solid promise from James Winters, mate. I'll be right back. James begins to walk down the alley. Bubba nods at him, looking shaken. James calls an ambulance for him as he walks. His senses are on high alert, ready to face whatever lies within. As he follows the blood trail, he notices an old warehouse on 3rd and Main looming in the distance. Time to get to work, mate. Let's see what we've got here. James approaches the warehouse, his eyes fixed on the entrance, ready to face the horrors that await him inside. He thinks to himself, that poor bloke. He must have been so high that he thought he saw a monster. Something's not right. He must have been a man with a strange weapon and a dog who attacked people quickly from the shadows, making people think that he's a strange beast and not a deranged serial killer. I mean, a dog with a whip, it ain't a real thing, ain't it? He calls in some backup, but he decided to go in. There's no time to waste, with people's lives hanging in the balance. And that shall conclude Acts 2 through 3. Thank you for listening, and I hope you enjoyed. Also, what do you think? Is the beast real? Or is that man just on drugs? Also, is Dixie going to be safe? I hope you look forward to finding out in Act 4, coming out soon. Thank you all again for listening.